Hey everyone, it is April 19th, Monday. My name is Dan Charles with DailyCoin, and in this video, we're going to do the trade of the day. And before we get to that, I wanted to mention my name is Dan Charles. I've been a trader and investor for over 20 years, starting in the late 1990s. Went from stocks to futures, been in cryptos for a bit as well, and my trading style is mostly technicals. Develop my own custom indicators and strategies, and you're going to take a look at that right here. So let's get into the trade of the day. All right, so the trade of the day, really the trade of the week, of last week, is Dogecoin. Dogecoin, however you say it. Well, as you can see, it's just been flying, skyrocketing. So the big day was really April 16th, big range, but we really got the breakout signal on April 11th, and then it pulled back the next day, really confirmed April 13th. We were going very sideways. You can see if we blow this up a little bit, you can just see we were really sideways on Dogecoin. Broke out here, just like I pointed out, April 11th, pulled back the next day, but really solidified the breakout on April 13th, and then just the big, huge range on April 16th, hitting that high of 0.44813. So it's the trade of the day today because we pulled back. Normally when you get a huge range like this, it's very normal to pull back. And what you got to do is you want to draw a line through roughly the high and low of the candle, the mid-range of the candle. So this is about the body mid-range right here, and you can see price held. It held this range, and then here we are breaking out today. Now what's happening today is we're putting in a lower high, and this is very common after a huge breakout. It is very rare that you just continue the move. Now Dogecoin has been on a huge roll, so it is possible that it continues and breaks the high, but this really needs to break that high tomorrow. The more tries and fail we get to take out that high, the chances are it's going to go sideways and pull back. So we need to watch that, and I would say, yeah, tomorrow it needs to take out the high from April 16th. We also got to look at this 45 level, because that's really the resistance, 0.45 I should say, and that's how I would break that down. Now this is the daily chart. Let's take a look at some other time frames. Going to look at the weekly here. So just the huge week last week, huge range. Now, just like I talked about on the previous chart, it's very, very normal to pull back after a large range. And so it wouldn't surprise me if we pulled back from here. The close from last week, around 32, that's going to be an important support price. So if we dip below this 0.32 level, that would certainly be a red flag that price is going to go lower. So that's the weekly, showing that lower high, showing that resistance at 0.45. Let's take a look at this on a 4-hour chart. All right, so 4-hour chart looks pretty nice, but you can just see pulling back after hitting that resistance from the high, and here we are right now setting up. So this needs to break. It needs to break tomorrow, and we can also see it's very obvious resistance at 0.40. So you can see that's where price closed on this candle right here. It opened at that price, pulled up a little bit more, and then dropped, and you can see on this candle, you can see we came up and hit that high, that 0.40 high, and then pulled back. So the first thing will be busting through 0.40, and we'll see if it can take out these highs. But I'm always skeptical when you get a huge move like that. It's extremely rare that you continue that move. So here we are looking now at the 1 hour chart. So with the system, you can see when we're blue, that means we're choppy and we're going sideways. So right now on the hourly, we're going kind of sideways. If we look back last week, April 15th, we can see we were blue and sideways, and then we break out. We're not blue, we're breaking out, we pull back. We're blue for this one part of the day on the 16th. This is an hourly chart. And then we break out again, hit that high, and then we failed on the 16th at 1500 to break out. This is called a failed attempt. We pull back, and we've just been going sideways, and then here we are breaking out today on the 19th, and we've already had that fail of taking out that high, but we're pulling back, and now we're trying to attempt again with resistance at 0.40. So how I'm looking at this, if we bust through 0.40 strong, we close above that price, then I'll be looking for a potential second test of the highs from the 16th. But of course, if we get another fail, let's go back to the daily chart. Again, it's very, very common after such a massive move that we don't hit that high again. And I'm going to show an example of that right here with Theta. So here's this Theta coin, and we had this massive move on Theta coin, and that was March 23rd, and then March 24th it hit this high of 15.84643041. Then it went sideways, and it had a lot of attempts here, like it was going to try to break out, but it couldn't. We were just sideways. That's why we're blue in here. And then on the 16th, it looked like we were going to break out again. Now we did take out the high, but you can see then we sold off. So what's important is you close above the highs, and we also had resistance at 16. So you always want to look at those solid numbers: 16, 14, 12, 8, 6. Always look at those solid whole numbers, because that's where you're going to find support and resistance. So here we are pulling back, and for me this Theta is a wait and see. But let's get back to Dogecoin, and it's the same type of scenario. Now this could easily break through 0.40 and take out the high. There's a lot of hype on this crypto right now, but like I said, it's when you get a huge breakout like this and you get this failed attempt to take out the high, you have a tendency to go sideways a little bit and then potentially drop. So let's wait and see on this. We'll see how it plays out tomorrow, and we will be back with tomorrow's trade of the day. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.